Dobro Veche, Divine Pisces, 222, clear. It is, what day is it? Oh my gosh, it's Tuesday. Wow, guys. Yeah. So it's been that kind of week, and it's only Tuesday. It is Tuesday, May 11th, 2021. So I'm going to do our collective reading for today for the Twin Flames. I also am really thinking about starting a new channel for specifically for like advice and stuff like that, kind of basically what I do with my coaching and all that fun stuff. But obviously I have to figure all that out. It's all a work in progress, guys. So I'm doing my intro here, but I'm also going to go ahead and pull overall energies for the collective for right now. Some very powerful energies coming in right now. I really feel like a lot of divine masculines are kind of back in this unsure energy. I don't know what happened. It's like we flipped a switch. And then all of a sudden divine masculine's not quite sure. So I'm not sure what happened there. Again, I'm not sure. Nobody's sure. But masculine's definitely kind of in an, I don't know now. Now I'm not sure. Something got thrown out. Something got kind of turned the energy on its head. And that's just really interesting because one of my subscribers not too long ago in a video mentioned that, you know, the energies are going to shift 180. And yeah, that's basically what happened. It's like feminine and masculine both in this not sure energy. And it's like they're feeding off of each other a little bit. And so I'm going to kind of tap into the collective energies and see what's going on collectively. So we've got Aquarius up front and center here, and I love this card. This is like one of my favorite decks, and I am changing up some of my cards here. This is the Barberi Zodiac Oracle. But yeah, as you can see, it's like this kind of trigger coming in here with the confidence issue. I don't know. It's like a self-confidence thing. There's definitely a self-confidence issue coming in with masculine and feminine right now. And obviously with the two here, everything's kind of mirroring. So it's like, boom, coming out, and then everything's centered here in the middle. So it's like something's come in, and it's like source has triggered the collective here. There's something that has been seen or heard, or possibly even I feel like somebody, and there's some specific energies that I'm picking up, and like somebody who's recently heard something about themselves from somebody else that they trusted, and it's kind of thrown them for a little bit of a loop. It's like once again, illusions are shattered a little bit. And I really feel right now kind of like the collective in general is being drawn back into kind of this 3D karmic cycle type deal. And it's keeping us rooted where we are for some reason. It's like there were all these expectations and like this really good energy that kind of came in, but then with that good energy came the expectations. And now it's like for some reason we've kind of gone back into hermit mode. So I don't know, some of you I know received communication from your counterpart, and some of you it wasn't what you expected, and that kind of triggered you a little bit, and it wasn't, I guess, what you were hoping for, you know what I mean? But communication is communication, so just keep that in mind. And sometimes I know it's really difficult to kind of keep yourself from getting into that space where you start expecting, oh gosh, he, she, whatever is going to come back and everything's going to be wonderful, you know? It's hard not to get into that, but something definitely was triggered here. Now, that being said, it is obviously divinely guided. You know, everything in this journey, it's like we get into this mode of, you know, everything happens for a reason, everything happens for a reason, and then when stuff happens, we kind of forget that everything happens for a reason. But keep in mind, I mean, you are getting the messages that this is definitely something that's come in divine timing. There's a reason for this. So try not to get too wrapped up in this, oh no, what did I do wrong this time? You didn't do anything wrong. You did not do anything wrong, okay? Don't look at it that way, okay? When you get trapped in that, oh gosh, what did I do to deserve this type of deal, then it just kind of cycles over and over and over again, and you never get out of it. Right? You just kind of stay stuck in this energy, and that's not where you want to be, okay? So just focus on what source is trying to tell you. Purge what you need to purge. Just don't hold on to it. Release it, okay? Purge what you need to purge. And some of you just need to clear out that solar plexus. Honestly, that's what it is. You just need to clear out your solar plexus a little bit, get yourself nice and balanced. You can do that with binaural beats or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and flip to the table to do the rest of the reading. But like I said, some just kind of anxiety coming in again. Okay, the anxiety, we kind of cleared a little bit of that and everything was going great, and then all of a sudden something triggered, and now all of a sudden we're back into this anxiety energy. So we're going to explore that, see what all is going on, and we'll get this started. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started for the masculine portion of the reading here. I'm going to do things a little bit differently again. I'm just kind of shaking it up. So, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the cards that I'm using for this section. You can get these at labyrinthos.co. This one right here is the Golden Thread Lenormand deck, which is the companion deck, the companion oracle deck to the Golden Thread Tarot, which is on this side. So this is what I'm going to be using for masculine today. And let's go ahead. I did pre-shuffle these guys, but I did a couple of them. Alright, so let's see what's going on with the masculine today. Again, I'm really curious about masculine right now. I just feel a lot of anxiety coming in from masculine. It's like things just aren't turning out the way he wants. Now, maybe it was actually feminine who did this to him. Maybe, you know, in the last couple of readings, it was like masculine was really coming in hardcore. And then, you know, we weren't sure if feminine was going to have him, right? That's interesting. We've got the star. So what happened with this? Wow, tower, boom. That's it. That's it, right there. How do you like that? So yeah, I really feel like some of them, masculines, they came in. They came in, and feminine, wow, whip. What? Feminine, what did you do? Feminine. Yeah, a letter. They came in with an offer. They came in with an offer. Whoa, 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 guys. Whoa, guys. Whoa, guys. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here's where masculine's at. So I really do feel like he had the best intentions. Something happened, though, and triggered a major tower here. He feels like, yeah, okay. So it feels like whatever it was, it didn't quite work out, but he came in with the best intentions. I do feel that in this particular collective of masculines that I'm picking up on here, came in with an offer and they were rejected. They came in with an offer and they were rejected. So this group I'm picking up on very much in the tower energy. That's where this anxiety is coming from, okay? There is another group that's coming in here that they are actually, it's like they're predestined. They feel like it's going to be a tower if they come in. Okay, so it's like two different groups I'm picking up on, two specific groups. One is they did come in, made an offer, and feminine rejected. And now they're in this state of picking themselves up off the floor, so to speak. And this other group it's like they're right behind that other group. It's almost like they're in this group that felt the group before them go, and they're like, oh no, if I go in, feminine's gonna reject me. Now, that may not necessarily be true with this particular group. So masculine, if you're watching this, you know, if you got this feeling that you're gonna be rejected, but you still feel like you need to say you have to say what you need to say, do it. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let the tower scare you. Okay, believe it or not, there is good that comes from a tower. There's always good that comes from a tower, okay? Unless you don't learn from it, in which case, well, that's on you, bud. That's on you. Okay, so again, I did shuffle these guys before I started, but for optics, but I really don't want to be like whatever everybody else does, that's cool, but it's just not my style to sit here and make half the reading shuffling, so I'm gonna spare you guys that. All right, so let's get a little bit deeper. Let's get a little bit deeper into this and see. I actually am very curious as to what masculine's gonna do next, particularly the group that, Eight of Cups. Okay. All right. Particularly the group that came in and was rejected. What are they going to do next? Three of Wands. Four of Swords. Healing. They're going to go into a healing period, that's for sure. Wow, all of these are in the upright. Except for this one. Interesting. Seven of Cups. Okay. Okay. So it's, yeah, I do feel, yeah, it's like masculine is walking away dejected. Walking away dejected. I can't talk. Wow. Walking away really feeling rejected and unwanted. And now it's sitting here going, okay, well, you know, what do I do now with this situation? What do I do now with this connection? He has his defenses up right now. And he's really unsure of where to go right now. It's just kind of sitting there waiting for an answer. Okay, but he's in a healing period. So masculine feeling very sorry for himself right now. And yeah, it's like very defensive. I feel very defensive and just really unsure of what the next step needs to be. And of course, I like this card. If you look close enough, you can see. I'm gonna turn it upright so you guys can see here. It's like you've got the Tower right here in the middle. You've got the, I always equate the snake with the karmic, and then you have healing here, and then down here you've got Mask, you've got Star, you've got death and rebirth, right, and then you've got sovereignty. So it's almost like these little steps here that are leading you to the sovereignty. Okay, and it's in the reverse. So it's basically like masculine. He's so defensive right now, he does not see where to go. And that's why he's kind of in this anxious anxiety energy, okay? So that's incredibly interesting. I want to pull some cards on that second group as well and see what I get. See what I get with them. Let me do a quick shuffle. So the second group I picked up on was the group that they haven't done anything yet. They haven't done anything yet. It's like literally they're tied to this first group that went. It's like, of course we're all connected. It's like subconsciously they saw this other group fail and they're afraid to come forward. So what is this next group going to do? Or what is the likely outcome here? Yeah, indecision. This came out in the reverse on my end, so I'm going to flip it. This came out in the... Yep. Sorry, just kidding. Came out in the upright, and this came out in the reverse. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this second group here that hasn't done anything yet, that's where they're at. They're just like in this indecision mode, like, okay. So feminine's doing her thing. She's really in her power. I do not want to get hurt. I do not want to get hurt. I do not want to feel regret, but at the same time, it's like I really want to come in with this offer. I really want to show her that I've changed. I want to show her that I love her. I want to make this work. So the intention here is good, but he's really holding himself back right now. And I know a couple of readings ago I did mention feminine's kind of in Queen of Swords. I feel like some feminines are still in that energy, and that's where this is coming from, okay? It's like, wow, feminine's really awesome. She's doing her thing. She's like really in her power right now. What can I bring to the table? What can I bring to the table? Right? But it's like they don't want to regret not making the decision, but it's like they don't want to regret making the decision. So that's why they're here. So I really feel like this second group right now, I do feel like they're biding their time. So this might frustrate some feminines here. They're biding their time. And what can you do? I mean, what can feminine do here? What can feminine do? I feel like the answer is right in front of your face, feminine. I mean, there is some indecision coming in with feminine as well. Some feminines are up in their heads whether or not they're going to accept their masculines if they come in. So it's almost like feminine is putting out this energy as well, that they're not sure if they're going to accept their masculine if they come in. So let's go ahead and take a look at feminine and see what's going on with her and see if we can get some answers there. The feminine's portion of the reading, I'm going to also be using, these are from labyrinthos.co. I have the Lenormand deck, the 7th sphere Lenormand deck, which is right here, which is the companion deck to the 7th sphere tarot here, okay? So these are the cards I'm going to be using for the feminine side. Alright, so feminine. Alright, feminine, what's going on with you? Feminine's still not quite where she feels she needs to be. Yeah. Feminine's still kind of feeling stuck in some sort of illusion here. But there's so much, it's like feminine is just not sure why she's where she's at. If that makes any sense whatsoever. It's like feminine almost feels like she should be further along than she is. And I almost feel like here, right here with the fox, the first one, it's really representing to me feminine just... I almost feel like feminine's trying to make the best of her illusions right now. Feminine was in this energy of not wanting to deal with the illusion at all. And now it's almost like feminine feels a little stuck in the illusion. I don't know if... Okay, so I feel like for some of you feminines, something came in to kind of halt your progress where you were. Like there was an offer that came in. So okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, but I do feel some of you, yes, this was your masculine that did come in. And you basically said, no, this is not what I want. You know, whatever stuff you're throwing at me, divine masculine, I am not picking up. Okay. There's something just not quite right about this. It doesn't work for me. I'm a little confused. But I also feel like this has to do with feminine's situation, not necessarily with masculine. I feel like it's both. Like, I feel like feminine was in this energy of disbelief anyway. And then masculine kind of came in and just kind of threw things off. And it was like the tip of it was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back, right? And kind of threw feminine into this, wait a minute. Why am I still here? Why am I still here? And I know, I think I said this in the last reading or the one before that, where I said that for some of you, masculine coming in is going to make you think it's the start of another negative cycle, that it's the start of another go around, so to speak, or another touch and go, or in and out, or hot, cold, whatever, you know? And some of you were just in disbelief that this was actually what it seemed. And so what ended up happening is you pretty much put your defenses up and may not have even realized you did it, and kind of, because you had some of these expectations, you kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, twisted whatever was coming in. Does that make sense? Now this again could be your masculine who had come in and this happened, but I also feel like some of you there was an opportunity that presented itself, okay, and for whatever reason, you didn't take it. Like there was some sort of, like you were holding yourself back from taking it. Like maybe it was too good to be true or whatever. And now you're sitting here going, why did I do that? Why did I do that? So feminine kind of in some regret energy here. Okay. Well, you know what I say about regrets, right? No regrets. There's no such thing as regrets. Well, there shouldn't be, because regret leads nowhere. Regret leads nowhere. It just keeps you stuck. Okay? Alright. Let's see, feminine. All right. So what did you? I'm gonna say what did you do, but what happened? Wow. Okay, so that came out this way. All right. Let me get these in order. That came out that way. That came out this way, and this came out this way. Interesting. Okay, guys, so do you see this? This is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. King is in the upright. Feminine is in the reverse. That's the divine counterparts. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. All right, so we have the Five of Cups here. And I know you can't tell if it's in the reverse and the upright. That's one of the things I love about this deck is you have to take a moment to look at it. This is actually in the reverse because the middle cup is upside down. Okay? But yeah, it's like this... Feminine is like wanting to kick this regret energy, but she can't help it. And feminine, what? Get out of this. Get out of this. This is not good. You don't want to be in this energy. Do not stay in this energy. Find a way to get out of this energy, okay? Do some meditation, do some yoga, binaural beats, whatever. Because what it's doing is it's actually, you're keeping yourself here instead of moving forward, okay, from this. It's like you're so deep in regret right now, and you're trying to keep yourself from going back into dark night of the soul. What you really need to do, though, you need to purge it, yes, but you need to release it, okay? You need to kind of have that balance, that emotional intelligence, okay? So you have the Five of Cups, which, you know, is water, obviously, and then which is emotion and spiritual and all that. And then you have the swords, the Six of Swords here, which is, you know, basically logic and communication and that sort of thing. So you have the Five and then the Six. So basically what it's telling you here, feminine, is that you need to come out of this energy and see the situation for what it is, accept it, and move on. But some of you, yes, this definitely is your counterpart came in and you rejected them for whatever reason. And now you're just sitting here going, what did I do? What did I do? Okay. This, you know, I understand. Like, I understand. Some of you, it's like the masculine came in too needy. Maybe masculine came in way too needy for you. And you were just like, whoa, guy. And maybe it wasn't a downright actual, like, rejection, like what you think of as rejection. But masculine took it that way. Okay, and now you're sitting here going, maybe I shouldn't have done what I did, or maybe I shouldn't have said what I said, because now I feel like masculine thinks I rejected him, but I didn't. And maybe you didn't get a chance to actually clarify that. And both of you are sitting here in this emotion, the Fifi's energy. Do you see? So feminine, you know, some of you, this is something that you just need to stand up and say what you need to say and do your best, you know, rectify what you need to rectify. Whether this is with your counterpart or with your karmic, or it could be a job, whatever, you know, you just need to stand up, okay, and clear the air, all right? Whether they're ready to hear you or not has nothing to do with you. You're doing, you know, you're doing what you're called to do. And I feel like some of you are called to reach out and be like, hey, you know, I don't know if you took this the wrong way, but here's what I was trying to say. You know what I mean? And it's on them if they want to accept it or not. Okay? Some of you literally, your masculine came in and, or it was actually a karmic who you thought was your masculine and you just said no. But you're still feeling guilty. Okay, so a select few of you, like in the collective, you actually did stand up for yourself and you said no to a situation that no longer serves you, but you're still feeling bad about it. Now, some of you, okay, so the two groups that I was picking up on with masculine correlate actually with the two that I'm picking up for feminine, whereas like the first group did reject their masculine. The second group, the masculine hasn't come in yet, but they have done something with the karmic that they're holding on to this regret energy for, and it's kind of keeping the masculine at bay. Right? So it's kind of a double-edged sword, feminine. You know, once you get over something, you really need to release it. Don't sit there and hold on to that energy, because all it's going to do is keep you stuck. All right, so let's move on to connecting our collective energies. So for this, for the Oracle, I am using the Rumi. Okay, Lana Fairchild. And this is one of my favorite tarot decks, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Now, I know I've been doing like a show shuffle for you guys. These cards are really difficult to shuffle, so I'm not going to do them on screen because it just looks like I'm fumbling the cards. But I did shuffle them, okay? All right, so let's take a look at overall energies. I'm sorry, I keep saying overall energies. Let's take a look at connecting energies. And one flipped inside the deck here. Okay. Wow. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, guys, but I'll read them to you. The first one is Let Love Transform. The all-encompassing hand. Divine Mother manifest. Now, this is almost like a sentence here. Let love transform, the all-encompassing hand. Okay, and then Sacred Union, boom. Okay. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'm just actually blown away by this right here. Let love transform, the all-encompassing hand. Divine Mother manifest, Sacred Union. I mean, that's two sentences right there, guys. That's two full sentences right there. And I don't think I need to say anything else, but I'm going to. Just in case, you know, there are a couple out there that are kind of lost. And my interpretation of this, of course, take it as it resonates, however it speaks to you. But this is basically going back to the whole idea of bringing love into this situation. So the situation with masculine and feminine is a little precarious. It's like one came in, the other rejected, or in the second, the second group that I picked up on is one hasn't even come in yet. They're afraid of that rejection, okay? But the answer is the same. We're coming back into this love aspect. Okay, what does love mean? When you bring love into a situation, you release the negativity, you release you basically set the outcome and you release it and you're like, you know what? I'm coming at this with the best intentions. Here I am. I'm opening myself up to you. And whether that person is ready to receive or not is up to them. It's not up to you. But you did everything you could, right? You did everything you could, so you need to release the negativity associated with that. You did not fail. There is no such thing as failure. There's only lessons. When you look at things that way, when you change your perception and when you change, the way you look at things, it opens up the door to a lot of other opportunities. And then the second sentence, Divine Mother manifests sacred union. Feminine, you are manifesting union. Don't think you messed up. Don't think you messed up. You did not mess up. Okay? You may have triggered masculine, but there's a reason for that. There's something else that masculine needs to deal with. There's something else masculine needs to deal with, okay? And then, the fact that, we're all always talking about inner union and things like that. Yeah, there's still a little bit of ways to go for this, okay? And this is always something that we're striving to achieve. But feminine, you can't beat yourself up. Masculine, you can't beat yourself up either. Union is in the cards. It's right here. It's right here. Did you mess up your union? No. No, you did not. You did not. Okay? If you believe in divine timing like I do, everything happens for a reason. Now, some masculines are out there now that they've come in and they've done the things and they were called in by feminine. Now they're going, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Am I actually, is this connection real now? Is this connection a real thing? So again, the questioning and the things coming in. But again, I'm going to read these two sentences again. This is very powerful stuff. Let love transform the all-encompassing hand. The hand. Where we're talking about the all-encompassing hand. Okay, this to me is the hand of manifestation. So let it transform. Bring back that good energy. Get out of that negative energy. You're manifesting really, really fast. So make sure you're taking care of your thoughts and make sure you're in a good energy. And then Divine Mother manifests sacred union. So Divine Mother could be Divine Feminine, but really, I mean, this is like Source to me. Okay? Source is manifesting this union. It's going to happen. Stop beating yourself up. There are little hiccups along the way. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Okay? All right, so let's dig a little bit deeper. Actually. Oh, hey. Hey. Okay. Let's try that again. One at a time, if you don't mind. Thank you. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. Five of Wands, for those who can't see. This came out in the reverse. I love these cards. They're so different and just so beautiful. Four of Cups in reverse. And we just got a twofer. That came out in the reverse. Came out in the upright. And these cards are a little bit bigger, so I'm going to kind of boop. Boop. Okay. And one more, please. That came out sideways, so that one's supposed to come out upright. Desire. Oh, okay, so, yeah. There's, I mean, inner conflict, duh. I mean, that's pretty much the theme of this reading right now, is inner conflict, confusion, stuck in our heads, needing to get out of that, still kind of sitting there going, okay, I mean, I see the good, but I see the bad too. And right now with it in the reverse, it's like we're seeing the bad more than we are the good, but we need to listen to our intuition. That's what's going to bring us back, in the divine energy here, into that moving energy. And this is the Two of Wands, so it's like, in a way it's a twin flame card, so it's like, the desire to actually move forward with this union. What are we so worried about? What have we been so afraid about? What are we so much in our heads about that we need to release? And this right here, I mean, this is thought, but this is also, I mean, if you look closely, this almost reminds me, this is like the Queen of Pentacles almost. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's like, what do we still need to release here so we can move forward as a collective in general, okay? Masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. I'm talking just in general to the collective, to the connecting energies within the connection here. What is being triggered right now to release so that we can move forward and get this union going, right? It's like we thought we were there. We thought we were ready. We thought everything was aligned. Everything was lining up. All the planets were aligning, whatever. And then all of a sudden something happened. Now we're seeing more bad than good. And now we're kind of stuck in our head. And we're like, why can't we move forward? And it's skipping, so you know it's true. Why can't we move forward? Okay, so this right here is where we're at as a collective in general. Why are we here, guys? Why are we here? What's going on? I mean, I really feel like at this point, and you have the two masks here, okay? It's like, as we were coming into the light, yeah, we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and everything was groovy, and everything was great, and we were feeling so good, and just like waking up happy, waking up in a good mood, and all of a sudden some little shadow, some little thing started here in the head and just started moving the light out for some reason, and it's kind of like we got lost in here and started looking at the negative side. So guys, need to bring ourselves out of this energy, okay? This is not a good energy being. Regret is bad. Regret is no bueno. We don't want to be in regret, okay? Stop manifesting the bad. When you sit in that energy, that's all you're doing, right? Is you're manifesting the bad. All right, so I'm going to do messages a little bit different this time. I'm actually going to do separate messages from masculine and messages from masculine to feminine and messages from feminine to masculine. And I did get some new oracle cards. I am waiting for those to show up. So I'm super excited because I haven't had new cards in a while. So from masculine to to feminine. Let's see if I can place these right so they don't get cut off this time. Money issues. Okay. So some of this, guys, I am picking up again another one's masculine, actually. Some of these masculines, they also just got something happen with a job, I'm getting. So I want to tell you everything. Triggers and towers are everywhere. Yes, we know. We know. In denial. In denial of self, usually, is what that means. And please don't give up on me. So, yeah, again, masculine feeling a little rejected, a little dejected. Not feeling very worthy right now. All right, let's do a couple more for masculine to feminine. Can't stop thinking about you. My heart is yours and always will be. Oh, you're so hot. Yes. You showed me the truth. Whoa, whoa. And this one came out. We are mirroring big time. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. All right, so let's take a look at feminine to masculine. So masculine, here's what your feminine wants to say to you. It was this one. Uh-oh. Okay, so I left when I saw you with someone. Okay, so I want to feel that way again. So feminine, something did happen. Something, this first group, especially the ones that rejected, that downright rejected the masculine, you saw something that you did not want to see. Maybe you misunderstood. Just being near you is intoxicating. And you came closer to everyone. Feminine feeling a little rejected here too. Again, feminine, maybe you saw something and you misunderstood. Okay, so just keep that in mind. We will be together again. So many things remind me of you. I wish things could be different. Yep, always becoming a better person. As long as you learn from the towers, you will always become better. I burned myself in work to forget about you, and I'm starting to understand our connection. So, okay, so this one's interesting to me because I feel like some of you, this does have to do with your karmic situation. Like some of you, you thought you were in a twin flame situation, but you're actually in a karmic situation, and that's why you rejected the offer that came in. And so again, this is like pertains to the second group. You had basically a karmic come back into your life, and you said no. Okay, and this is being reflected back a little bit to masculine too, because he's kind of in that. Oh, I don't know if I should come forward. Okay, or maybe they saw something. Maybe they saw something, you know, feminine with you and an ex or something like that. Maybe they're stalking your social media. Duh, we know they do that. And they misunderstood something. They saw something that they didn't want to see, and it just kind of messed with them a little bit. And that's what's holding them back, okay? It's fine. They'll get over it. Don't you worry. They'll get over it. All right. All right, so messages and advice from Source. All right. I'm going to click this anyway. Messages and advice from Source. So for this section, I'm actually going to use the Divine Energy Oracle, okay, for the messages. And for the advice, I'm going to use the Work Your Light Oracle. I actually got this as a gift from Happy Twins 1111. I still I still even have the little letter she gave me. It's awesome. It was really, really cool. So again, thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and pull some messages here from Source for the collective. Again, another situation where these really do shuffle awkwardly, guys. So just trust me, I did shuffle them, okay? Change track. So yeah, again, like we're just, oh, that was quick. We're in some energies, guys, that we need to get out of, so it's time to move on. Claim your art. Some of you just need to get back into mode. Some of you need to get back into manifestation mode, remembering that you control and create your own reality. Okay, reach for the stars. Some of you, this has to do with your mission. Some of you kind of got knocked off your high horse with your mission as well. And so it's kind of messed with your confidence level. Do all things in moderation. Overindulgence, maybe? But I also think this pertains to purging, too, honestly. Oh, yeah, face your shadow, guys. Shadow's coming out to play. Distortion's coming out to play. So, I mean, if you're in this rejection mode, that's a shadow. That's a shadow aspect, okay? Accept what's dying. Yes. Okay, so those of you, this does have to do with a karmic situation. You need to release that, okay? And you need to go back and build on solid ground. So this tower that you just hit, embrace it. Embrace it and rebuild. And reevaluate your priorities. Yeah, some of you, you're so in your head right now that you aren't even seeing the bigger picture. You aren't seeing what's in front of you. Reevaluate your priorities. Get your priorities straight. Okay? Stop wallowing in your self-pity. That's what some of you are doing right now. That's exactly what some of you are doing right now. Okay? Alright, so advice. Trust your path, guys. That's it. That's the main. I think that's probably the main piece of advice. Yeah, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Again, guys, you got to get back in the game. Get your head back in the game. Look at the bigger picture. Trust the path. Yeah. What's triggering you right now and why? Okay, take a look at that. There's a reason for it, okay? Longing for home. Belonging. Some of you, you're just feeling really rejected and you need to get out of that. Yeah. A rite of passage. So again, guys, look at the door. Light at the end of the tunnel here. But you got to get through this first. Okay? This is where you're at. This is where you want to be. Right? So take a long, hard look at yourself. That's what Source is saying right now. Trust your path. Take a long, hard look at yourself. Get out of this energy. Accept things as they are. Accept the lesson. And move through the door. Okay? Only you can shut this door on yourself. Nobody can shut that on you, okay? Alright? And actually, this was on the bottom of the deck. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. So yeah, some of you are just feeling really alone right now, and you're never alone. You're never, ever alone. Check out the forum, guys, divinepisces222.com/forum. You can connect with other people who are going through the same thing you are. Also, group coaching. I am going to be doing the group coaching again, so once I open that door, or open it up for purchase, I'll let you guys know, and you can check that out, okay? Alright, guys, I really appreciate it. I hope this has resonated. If it has, please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Bye.